What is going on, you guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. So in today's video, we're doing 25 facts about me. You remember when this was popular? Long time ago. Okay, long time ago. I was gonna do a no-cut commentary, but like, yeah, I decided not to. And instead, I decided to do this instead. Number 1, blue is my favorite color. And number 2 kind of goes with number 1. My eyes are blue. Like my favorite color, you know what I'm saying? So, fun fact though, my eye color changes depending on the way that you look at it, like whatever light it's in and everything. Sometimes they look gray, and the other day I looked into my eyes. That sounds really weird. It sounds like I'm writing a Wattpad book. I looked into her eyes. But they were blue, and like right around the pupil was like green. So that was kind of cool, I guess. Number 3, I usually like dogs more than cats. But my favorite pet right now is my cat Smoosh. She's a Persian cat, so their faces are kind of smooshed. Don't ask me. We got her when she was 2 from these people, and they named her. So my parents went to pick up this like 2-year-old cat, I think, from I don't even know where, honestly, but they brought her home. And, you know, like I said, I've never really been attached to a cat before. Like, yeah, I mean, they're okay, but like not my favorite. And they brought this cat home. I was upstairs, like, playing video games, and, like, 20 minutes after they brought her home and let her in, I decided to go downstairs. My mom went to go do something else, and she told me to watch the cat, which the cat was, like, hiding underneath, like, this little bench thing that we had, and you couldn't really see her because there's, like, a small gap below it. So I just kind of sat next to the food and water bowl, and I was, like, kind of like sweet talking her, trying to get her out to come and like eat or drink, and she did not come out for my mom. But I sat there for like 2 or 3 minutes, and she finally slowly came out and ate in front of me, and it was the cutest thing ever. And she's the cutest cat. I'm about to start talking about my cat. I'll put up some pictures. She's so cute. I love her so much. Now that's the first time that I've ever loved a cat. Number 4, I'm 19. I was born on January 7th, 2002. And number 5 actually goes with number 4. 7 is my favorite number. I don't know why. 7 is just like a really cool number. Number 6, my favorite TV shows are actually The 100, The Flash, and The Arrow. Honestly, growing up, I was not too big into superhero movies, just because I don't know, my parents usually didn't watch those or anything like that, so I wasn't like really, you know, I wasn't really into those because I didn't go out and watch them. But yeah, I watched The Flash, summer of 2019. This was like a month before the start of my senior year, and I instantly fell in love, like, the first couple episodes. I thought this was like one of the coolest things I've ever seen. The Arrow, I actually started watching that sometime throughout my senior year, and basically I had study hall last hour. Well, it wasn't really a study hall. I actually had an online class then, but I just took it as a study hall because I really didn't want to do my online class then. And I watched The Arrow, and the teacher walked past me so many times and commented on the show that I was watching, but never really yelled at me to stop watching it. Like, he was just like, okay, yeah, I'll let you watch this show. And that's basically all I did. So basically for like 52 minutes or however long the periods where I just watched The Arrow, it was pretty nice, except when there was like some sex scenes, and then I'd be like, oh fuck, what the hell? I mean, I'm in class, this is kind of awkward, guys, don't look, okay? Stop looking. And yeah, The 100, I think I started watching it when season 3 was airing. I actually was in like the kitchen, and I saw my dad watching it, and I was like, hey, this looks pretty cool. There might be a few spoilers here, okay? So if you guys haven't watched it and you don't want to listen, just go to the next question. I'll have chapters on this video. But I just remember the scene where they were all sitting around the table, and the one guy put poison in the cup, and Lexa was gonna drink it. And then she had this other dude drink it, and then he died, and then yeah. Honestly, if you watch the show, you know what I'm talking about. But that's the scene that I first watched, and I was like, hey, this looks kind of cool. I don't know what it was about the show that looked really cool, but I was like, hey man, this looks kind of sick. I'm gonna watch it. And then I started watching it, and oh my god, dude. Honestly, I would say if I could be one character, I would be Bellamy. But then again, Bellamy dies in the last season, so I'm not too sure about that anymore. But I also thought Octavia and Lexa were pretty cool. I feel like the way that they built up both of their characters was amazing as well. Octavia turned into like kind of like a psychopath, but Lexa, I just feel like the scene with like what was his name, Thelonious and Kane, where she was just acting as this like timid girl who was just she I don't even know how to explain it. If you haven't watched it, you know what I'm talking about. And then it turns out she's the commander of the Grounders. So yeah, I mean it was pretty. I could sit here talking about the 100 all day, but anyways, alright. Next question. Number 7. I've been gaming since I was pretty much so born. I think I had a Game Boy Color probably around the time when I was like 3 or 4. And yeah, I used to play Power Rangers on that a lot. I really liked Power Rangers when I was a kid. Number 8, my least favorite subject in school was science. I don't know if it was just because my teacher was very bad at teaching it, or the subject was just boring as all hell. We didn't really do much interesting science experiments. We would like mix stuff together and like, oh, observe what you saw. It turned yellow. Like, how is this fun? Okay, like, I did more exciting stuff when I was in 3rd grade and we made volcanoes that blew out like fake freaking lava. I mean, what is this? So, number 9, my favorite book series are the Gone series and the Percy Jackson series. The Gone series was basically what happened and I'm not gonna explain anything, okay? I'm just giving you like what happens like right away, and like I think it literally says it on like the back or something of the book. And basically like it's like basically this like little town, and all of the adults disappear, and basically you just like all the kids, all these teenagers are left to fend for themselves, and it's actually really interesting. And also the Percy Jackson series, like, let's just be real, I mean, come on, fighting monsters and all that cool stuff, now that's cool, man. Also, the Greek gods, I think my favorite character was probably Percy Jackson himself. He was really cool, and of course, he was, his dad was Poseidon. Which, if you guys didn't know, Poseidon is like a Greek god. The Roman version of him is Neptune, and that is where I got my channel name from. So. Number 10, my favorite video games of all time would have to be Fallout 4. Okay, listen, that's just like, I got introduced to the series with that game, so that's probably why I fell in love with it, because I know a lot of people are like, Fallout 3 is better, New Vegas is better. Like, I never played those to begin with. Fallout 4, I just fell in love with it just because of all the things that it had that no other game I've ever played has had. Next up is Little Big Planet 2. I honestly love the Little Big Planet series. It's insane. If you guys have never played Little Big Planet and you have like a PS4 or a PS3, definitely go and pick them up. They are amazing. So many good memories and so many good times on that game. Oh my god. Mass Effect 3, I mean, what can I say? I really liked that game. It was just really nice, really fun. I'm actually playing through it again. Resistance 2, I liked this game. I didn't really play campaign because my dumb, like, 9-year-old brain couldn't figure out how to get past like the first mission or two or whatever, so I just stopped. But co-op campaign was actually really interesting. And by the way, when I was a kid, the mode is called cooperative. I thought it was cooperative. I don't know. Obviously, we don't talk about that, okay? And, of course, Black Ops 1, 2, and 3. Beautiful games, all of them. So many great memories on all of them. Oh my goodness. Anyways, number 11. My favorite drink is Arnold Palmer. That's what a lot of people call it. It's basically just like half tea, half lemonade. And it's really good. I like it a lot. Number 12. My name is Capri, and my sun sign is Capricorn. This was not intentional. Okay, it actually has nothing to do with it at all. Alright, number 13. I was named after the car, not the island. So basically, the Ford Capri, that's my dad's favorite car. And yeah, I was named after that, not the island. Alright, 14. If I could live anywhere, where would it be? First off, I do not like the heat. Okay? I'm not a big fan of summer just because it's really hot. And I don't like being hot. It sucks. So I naturally like all of the other seasons because they're not that hot. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, if I could live anywhere, I mean, I'd want somewhere that rains or snows quite often. I love the rain, but I also like the snow, especially when it's not like negative 50 degrees like it gets up here. It gets so cold. Oh my god. Especially like wind chill and everything, and you go outside and it's like negative 50 degrees and like, yeah, not fun. But I feel like anywhere between 0 and 40 degrees is good temperature. I love how it's like, if you could live anywhere, where would it be? Like, honestly, I'm not picky. Just make sure there's snow and rain. Alright, number 15. Weirdest high school memory. Some of these are questions, if you didn't know. I got them from, like, websites and stuff, so I did not come up with a lot of these myself. I think I came up with, like, half of them by myself, actually. It actually happened my senior year of high school when we were still in, just in case you guys didn't know, my senior year basically got canceled, like, halfway through March, so, you know. I didn't really have a problem with it just because I didn't really have a lot more homework. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But anyways, we were in English class, and it was during, like, back when we had Zoom meetings, like, every couple days. Actually, I didn't have a lot of Zoom meetings. I might have had, like, 5 to 10. Probably not even that many. Probably, like, 7 throughout the entire, like, time, and that was it. But anyways, I took college English my senior year, which was kind of useless because I didn't go to college, and I don't know if I'm going to be going to college, so I got a free college credit. Some college credits, actually. I think I got like 3, and I didn't even go to college. Okay, that's great. But I was basically in college English, and we read this like short story because we were in like the short stories unit, and it was called The Lottery. Now, it wasn't just like your regular lottery, like, oh, you won $1 million. No. It was basically this whole entire town, and they got together, and everybody's name was, like, put in a hat or something, and, like, they picked, a family name from the hat, and they weren't gonna win anything except their own deaths. So, basically the people, like, the entire, like, town or whatever, would pile up these stones and grab the stones and stone the family to death. Super fucked up story, which I don't even know. I don't think anybody should read that ever. But our teacher, for some reason, made us do an assignment, and it was pros and cons of the lottery. And I'm just sitting here like, what the fuck is wrong with this lady? How is there any pros to this? How is there any cons? How is there any pros? Okay, so I just kind of thought about it, and, you know, I thought about it in a very fucked up perspective. You have to, like, change your mindset when you're coming up with pros for this. So I said, like, population control and stuff like that, which that's fucked up that I said that, but what was I supposed to do? Get a fucking F on the assignment? So she looks at it, or I think we were in a Zoom call, and she was like, alright, Capri, what's your pros and cons? And I'm like, population control, and she's like, haha, that's a good one. I don't remember if we were in a Zoom meeting, or if she was just like, she just commented, but she was like, yeah, that's a really good one, I think that's funny. And yeah, our English teacher had a very fucked up sense of humor. Alright, number 16. What is my favorite sport to play? Now, I've played a lot of sports, you know, in gym class. I didn't really go out and do a lot of extracurriculars, except maybe basketball in 5th grade, which, I mean, it was alright. I feel like the only reason I didn't like basketball when I played it in 5th grade was just because I didn't understand, like, the plays or whatever we had to do. I don't even know. Don't ask me. I have no fucking clue. I don't watch basketball or anything like that. But I feel like my personal, like, favorite to play was probably soccer. I was, like, naturally good at it, so every single time we'd play it in, like, class, yeah, it was fun. I mean, I'm not bad at any sport, really. Unless I don't know, like, the plays or how the fuck to even play it in the first place, so, but yeah, my school didn't have, like, a soccer team, so I couldn't join, which was kind of depressing, but that's okay. Alright, now 17, going off of one of the last questions, which is my favorite subject in high school. I mean, I can't really say there was, like, a favorite, because school is school, and, like, why would I want to do homework? Like, give me one good reason why I want you to assign something for me to do later. I'm in school for 7 or 8 hours a day, and you want me to go home and do more? Excuse me, ma'am? That's video game playing time. That's laying in bed doing absolutely nothing. That's nap time, okay? That is not time for school work. But anyways, my favorite subjects, well, I had 2 that I was good at. English and math. Math was just easy, probably because I had a really good math teacher. In 7th or 8th grade, 7th, no, it was 8th grade. I had this one teacher, and he didn't really teach, so I didn't really do good in math. I usually got like C's on like assignments and everything like that, so yeah. But yeah, my math teacher in high school was actually really good at teaching, and he thoroughly went through the problems so my dummy brain could really soak in the information. And my other one that I was good at was English, because I speak English, and I don't think it was hard, so, you know. 18. What is the weirdest thing you've seen in your life? So this is like an 18 plus kind of question, okay? Oh my god, I can't believe I'm telling this. So, I will make it so that maybe YouTube doesn't, like, get angry. It's probably gonna 18 plus this video. But anyways, so one of my friends, this is not Dylan, by the way, if you guys know Dylan for some of the videos. He was talking about how he was on the hub one night, and he got recommended this video with these 3 girls in it. One of the girls was upside down, like, don't ask me how, and, like, the other one was holding her, like, basically just holding her up in the air, and the girl that was upside down had, like, a booty hole extender in there. Don't even ask me, I don't know what it's called, okay? That is how I would explain it. And the third girl was pouring Fruit Loops and milk into her booty hole and eating it, and he was telling me about this story, and I'm like, I thought he was lying. I thought this was a meme, so I looked it up in incognito mode like any normal person, and I saw that it was actually a thing, and now I can't unsee it. But anyways, 19. I told you I picked some weird ass questions, because I was like, 25 is a lot of questions, okay? So me coming up with that many, it was going to take a while, so I recruited the help of the internet. 19. Do you remember your dreams? Yes, most of the time I do. Now what's really weird, and I know a lot of people, or some people do this, is sometimes I dream of future things that's gonna happen, and then they happen, and then I get like this massive wave of deja vu, and I magically think I'm a fortune teller or something. Oh, okay, actually not, but that does happen, and that's happened a few times. But anyways, number 20, do you have any birthmarks? Yes, I actually do have one on like the front of my stomach on the left side, on my left side. Some say that like birthmarks basically tell how you died in your past life, and I might have been stabbed in the gut or something, but if that has nothing to do with that, honestly, I'm just gonna stick with the fact that I was George Washington, so. Alright, number 21. What is the first movie you remember seeing? So when I was like 4 years old, my dad rented Ghost Rider, and I thought it was the coolest movie ever. Like, I know some little kids would get scared, but I don't know, I really enjoyed it, okay? Don't ask me questions that I don't know the answers to. Number 22. My favorite music artist. Now, of course, I'm talking about me now and not me like 6 years ago, because the music I liked was like edgy, emo, goth kid music, but like I wasn't actually emo or goth, which was kind of interesting. I just really like that style of music, okay? Anyways, my favorite musical artist now is Halsey. I don't know why I love her so much. Her music makes my ears I don't know how to even explain it. It's so beautiful. It makes me cry. Honestly, her voice is so much different, and I don't know, that might have something to do with it. I just feel like her style of music was so different when I heard it, that it just like made me want to listen to more of her songs. But anyways, I also kind of like maybe talk about like my favorite songs by the artist, I guess, too. So my favorite song by Halsey at the moment is either Ashley or Is There Somewhere. I love that song, Is There Somewhere. I don't know, it's a really nice song. Next is MGK, or Machine Gun Kelly. The ones that I like to listen to right now is Hangover Cure, Drunk Face, that's one, and Kiss Kiss is actually really good. Basically like a whole bunch of songs from his like newest album, which basically in his newest album he kind of moved over to like more like punk punk rock or like pop rock. I don't really know what kind of genre you'd call it, but he used to be like known as a rapper, and I really liked his music when he was a rapper, and now that he's kind of like slightly changed his music up, which actually I think his voice fits best in the genre that he's doing, but also Halsey's voice fits best in the genre that he's doing as well, because she made a song with him. Oh, Forget Me Too. That's a really good song. I love Halsey's part in that. But anyways, I'm just gonna like go through like the remaining like artists that I actually can think of right now. Just because I say certain things in this video, there might be more that I don't think of until afterwards, so just to let you know. But my other favorites are, of course, Juice WRLD, Lil Peep, X, and The Kid Laroi. I honestly love almost all of their songs. Maybe not almost all, but like a lot of their songs and a lot of their albums, so. But anyways, on to the next question, finally. What my last text message says, because this is very interesting. I use this one just because it was very stupid, but like, you know, yeah. So I'll pop it up on the screen. This is how it went. I was like, yo, what you up to? I was talking to my friend Dylan. I was like, yo, what you up to? Because I wanted to chill in a Discord, and he was like, sorry, hi, I'm at Burger King. My PC wasn't overheating. My CPU just runs a little hotter. Everything's running though. I just gotta install a couple of things just because he set up like his new PC the other day. I was like, oh, I got you, bro. Did you get some foot lettuce from Burger King? So yeah, that was my last conversation. Alright, number 24. Okay, I was running out of questions. What is your favorite smell? Honestly, I'd have to say vanilla, okay? And which is very conflicting with the next question, which is what is my favorite ice cream flavor? But anyways, my favorite ice cream flavor is chocolate. That's also my favorite cake flavor is chocolate, which is, like I said, very conflicting because my favorite scent is probably vanilla. But anyways, yeah, so I hope you know that I have been sitting here talking about these questions for 30 minutes, which isn't that bad considering the fact that I probably could have talked for ages on some of these subjects. But anyways, I hope you guys got to learn a little bit more about me. Hello, welcome. If you guys got any crazy facts about yourself or interesting things about yourself, leave them in the comments section below. But anyways, I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Peace out. Hope you guys all have a great day or night.